And if anyone's asking for an apology, you know what they should do? Get a shove. Get a shovel and shove. Right up your shove. You're a noodle, is what you are. They're a noodle, Burn. Noodle. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the first ever Gimmick Show on the Work Perspectives podcast. We got fun fact, dad joke, quick cash, and a new segment called Annoying News. Bunch of great gimmicks. You're going to love it. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the show. See you! The difference between jelly and jam? I didn't jelly my in your mom's last night.
Yeah, everybody, all news is inherently annoying, and we're going to stop trying to pretend that it's not. I gotta admit, you caught me with my pants down here, man.
That's what your mom said.
Get him! All right. That's clickbait. It caught us, and now we're going to use it to catch you.
You shouldn't have to apologize about making a joke, especially if it's funny. And that was fucking funny. Yellow! It's your boys, Old Uncle Matty, Matt Lavelle, and the one and only Benoit Pahoud Casse, Burn Podcasty. And you know what we said? We said screw the news. Screw the news. I'm so sick of the news. We're going to talk about the news a little bit, but we're bringing a new show to you, all right? We've been researching and doing all this stuff. We found out that, guess what? People like gimmicks, but they also like to ask AI. So we're separating it out. So now we're bringing you the Gimmick Show. On the show today, we're going to give you a fun fact that'll knock your socks off. I'm going to hit you with a joke that'll break you up. Then we're going to talk a little quick cash. Everybody loves a little quick cash. And then, last but not least, we're going to have some annoying news. That's going to be the gimmicks for today. Burn, you excited for this gimmick?
Cannot wait for this gimmick that is the Gimmick Show. Let's get weird with it.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited we're doing a Gimmick Show. One, I love having you in person. As always, you look great. Your hair looks great. And you're a stud. But, are you ready for a fun fact?
If there's one thing you know about me, is that I wait all day for a fun fact.
All right, Burn. You're going to love this fun fact. And I found this out. I got to shout out the Schmidt and Lavelle show. The one only Tom Lavelle gave me this fun fact. But here's your fun fact. Burn, do you know what the handle on a casket was called?
The handle on a casket. Was it called a huckle?
You fucking bastard. So, yes. So, the reason I bring this up, my favorite, one of my, if not my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time, and one of my favorite performances of all time, Tombstone. Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday in Tombstone. Is there anyone better? Right?
Not for my money.
Just the best, dude. He's the best. When I was wrestling as a senior, I had "You're No Daisy" written across my headgear. Pretty badass. But it was because of Doc Holliday, just because he's the greatest, dude. Just the absolute greatest. So I always thought when he tells Johnny Ringo, he says, "I'll be your Huckleberry," right? That's what I thought he said. That's what I thought. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, Huckleberry Finn or something, maybe something along those lines, right?
Like
Wrong.
something cute. Like I'll be your cute. You know what I mean? It's like a cutesy term. You know,
like you can pick me. Yeah, something like that. No, that's not the case. So in the early 1800s in Texas, they used to call a handle on a casket a huckle, right? So if you were to carry someone's casket, you would be their huckle bearer. So essentially what Doc Holliday was telling Johnny Ringo, he said, "Hey buddy, I'll carry your casket after I kill your ass."
Like if you didn't think about it this way. You heard "I'll be your Huckleberry," and it was such a badass line, and
So
you didn't
badass.
even have any idea what it meant. And then
Right.
to learn years later that it was
Yeah.
10 times more badass than you actually thought it was.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just the depth of Doc Holliday, man. I mean,
The
what a
best.
perfect character.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Incredible movie. If you have not seen it, check out Tombstone. But Burn, that is your fun fact.
That's a really fun fact. I had known that it was referred to as a huckle. I had never put together that line from
Yeah.
Tombstone, which is
Yeah.
absolutely wild because I thought it was Huckleberry myself for the last 20 years.
Same. I had no clue. I had no clue. But then when I found this out, I was like, that's even more badass. That it's I'm your huckle bearer, and that means I'm gonna hold your casket and walk you down, to death, you dumb jerk kind of thing. Like, awesome. Absolutely
Honestly,
awesome.
yeah, like I didn't even know what Huckleberry meant. It was just the way he said it and the
Right.
look on his face
Right.
where I was like,
Right.
damn, that must be a serious burn.
Dude. And then he's grabbing the gun saying, say when. Say when. Right? And that, Georgia accent. Apparently, did you know this? Doc Holliday was from Philadelphia.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was a dentist from Philadelphia.
I knew he was
Yeah.
a dentist. I didn't know he was from Philadelphia. Man,
He
he
wasn't from, okay, so he's from Georgia. Then he went to school for dentistry in Philadelphia, then went out west. So that's what it was.
I mean, still,
And
Philly what?
then did you ever see the movie? Here's another great fact. Did you ever see the movie The Sons of Katie Elder?
I have not.
So The Sons of Katie Elder is one of my favorite movies ever. It's an old John Wayne movie. John Wayne, Dean Martin's in it. Great movie. Great
Ooh,
movie, right? John Wayne plays the oldest of four boys, right? And they're the four sons of Katie Elder, right? So John Wayne's in the movie. John Wayne's like this big time gunslinger, and then the two the two other brothers are also big time gunslingers, and then there's a younger brother who's trying to be one, and John Wayne comes back to town after his mom dies, and there's a whole bunch of people trying to do some bad stuff, and Johnny steps in with Dean Martin, and they have
sure.
another brother named Matt, who actually, I don't want to tell you what happens to him, but it ain't great. But, the whole movie, it's an awesome, awesome movie, Sons of Katie Elder, right? And I never knew the significance of it until I found out that Doc Holliday's woman,
Mhm.
that's Katie Elder, my man.
No way.
Swear to God. Doc Holliday's actual real life partner was Katie Elder. So the movie, The Sons of Katie Elder, is almost like a continuation of Doc Holliday. And this is before any Doc Holliday. Well, no, Gunfight at the OK Corral might have come out. But yeah, so there you go.
Was Doc Holliday their father?
That's what I'm assuming. Yes. So the
Oh,
four sons of Katie
wow.
Elder are their dad should be Doc Holliday then, right? Because they never
All right.
mentioned the dad. They never mentioned, like, they joke around about him. Oh, you know how Pop was? He'd whip you at the switch or whatever bullshit they say. But they never talk about how their dad was the famous, like one of the most famous gunfighters that ever lived.
You know how
Right? They
Pop
never
was.
reference it.
Pull your teeth out with no Novocaine. Like they don't
Yeah.
quite get that specific. Wow. All right. I got to check out the Sons of Katie Elder.
Great movie. Honestly, I'm gonna try and find it. It might be on Paramount Plus because they usually have good stuff.
They have the old
But
stuff too. Yeah.
yeah, dude, I love the old classics, but that's honestly one of my favorite movies ever. Great, great movie. Yeah, really good.
Top of the
Um,
list.
yep, so that was fun fact. Let's move on to our next gimmick. We got to keep these gimmicks going, Daddy.
It's a gimmick show,
Keep
baby.
It's the gimmick show. So that was our first gimmick. Moving on to gimmick part 2. Okay. Burn, how about a joke?
Oh, my favorite gimmick. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go with the joke. This gimmick never gets old.
All right, Burn. I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Uh, Always. Whenever.
Burn. Burn.
Yes, Matt.
Do you know the difference between jelly and jam?
Uh, the difference between jelly and jam. This is gonna be some stupid Halloween bullshit. No, Matt, I don't know the difference between jelly and jam. Please enlighten me.
Well, the difference between jelly and jam. I didn't jelly my dick in your mom's ass last night.
I, I gotta, I gotta admit, I, I
Didn't see that one coming, did you, Daddy?
holy shit. First of all, how dare you? Second
I
of
have met your
all,
mom. She's a lovely lady.
yeah,
Lovely lady.
yeah, yeah,
She was walking a
yeah,
little funny today, though, huh?
yeah. All right, I gotta admit, you caught me with my pants down here, man.
That's what your
I,
mom said. Yo, get him!
all
Get
right,
him!
all right, okay. Um, the Gimmick Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gimmick Show. It is a whole new world out there,
Don't you
and
dare close your eyes.
I can't wait to. That's what you said last night. I
Yep. Hey,
can't wait.
yo, bow
Can't
down.
wait. No, I made. Oh man, I'm caught up in it now.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm
same,
all, I'm
same.
all, I'm all fucked up.
You want it? I got, I mean,
No, no. Let me.
I got
Jesus.
one more. I got one more. I got one more. Okay. This isn't about your mom. Well, maybe it is. But okay, you ready?
I no, but let's go.
Okay, Bird. For the next joke, can you please tell me, Burn, why did the sperm cross the road?
um. Oh. I gotta admit, I'm completely unprepared for this segment tonight. I uh I think you just jellied my brain to mush. Why did the sperm cross the road? I don't know. Why did the sperm cross the
The reason the sperm crossed the road is because I put on the wrong sock this morning.
road?
Yada yada yada.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gimmick Show.
The
Welcome to the
Gimmick
Gimmick Show.
Show,
This is a
Daddy,
whole new
living it
whole
up
new
on the
universe.
Gimmick Show,
All right,
baby.
let's go. Let's
Can I
go.
get can I get you one more joke? Can I get you one more?
You hit me hard twice. I mean, come
Hey,
again.
well, that's what your mom said. Son of a bitch.
I'm spiraling right now. I'm
All right,
spiraling
here
right
we
now.
go. Last joke, I promise. Burn. How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant?
Oh,
You
there's
can
got to
venture
be,
a guess. Venture a guess.
yeah,
Come on.
there's got to be some kind of pun here. There's a Whopper. There's a Blizzard. Um, it's a king and a queen. Uh, there's so many like closely connected puns. It's a king and a queen. There's a Whopper and a Blizzard. Fuck man, I don't know.
Well, Burn, if you're wondering how did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant, it's because he forgot to wrap his Whopper. You were dancing around it.
I
You
was
were
dancing
dan-
around.
you were dancing around.
I knew the components of the joke. I couldn't quite get there. I'm not gonna lie to you. My brain is mush right now. I did not see any of that coming.
Would you say
That's
your brain's all jammed up?
I would say someone just jellied it pretty hard. Um, Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gimmick Show. Uh,
First gimmick show, Daddy. First
it's a
gimmick
whole
show.
it's a whole different world here.
Oh,
All right,
new world.
let's
All right.
go.
Let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Burn. It's time for your new segment, new favorite segment, I guess you would say. It's time for some quick cash.
Ooh, had a lot of fun on Quick Cash last week. Had a couple
Quick
goose
cash was
eggs.
pretty
Had a
good.
couple big answers.
I'll tell you, we did Burn. We did you so on quick cash last time. We did if you could get over 150. Oh, and also thank you to BlueChew.
BlueChew.
BlueChew, don't forget. Description in the or message in the description of this episode. Send it over to BlueChew. Get them to sponsor us. We're almost there. Keep going. All right, Burn. 1 minute on the clock.
Okay.
Top five or top answers on the board. 5 questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. First question. Name something a movie director might yell on set.
Action.
Name something that gets decorated.
Christmas tree.
Give me a 3-letter word that starts with the letter Z.
Zoo.
Give me another way people say dad.
Papa.
And last question. Name a meat you carve at the table.
Turkey.
All right, Vern, the answers are in. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I feel okay about that round.
Okay, here we go. So we want to get to 150 points on this. When I said name something a movie director might yell on set, you said action. Survey said 26. The
Oh,
number one answer to that was
cut.
and that had 65. So you're on the board with 26.
All
All
right.
right. Next thing I asked you said name something that gets decorated. You said Christmas tree. Survey said 61. That was also the number one answer.
Nice.
So, yep, you're at 87 with that. Very good. Remember, trying to get over 150 here. Next one, I said, give me a 3-letter word that starts with the letter Z. You said zoo.
Gotta be
Survey
good.
said 40 points. Number one answer. Yeah, back-to-back number ones there. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Next thing I asked you. Okay. Oh, and with that, you brought you 127. Remember, we need to get 150. So the fourth question was, give me another way people say dad. You said Papa.
Papa.
Survey said 16.
Oh.
16. Yep. Number one
Whoa.
answer with that was Pops. Pops was the number one answer. Pops with 43. And then the last thing I asked you, I said, name a meat you carve at the table. You got 143. You need 150 to win. I said, last question I asked you, I said, name a meat you carve at the table. You said turkey.
Gotta be
Survey
good.
said 64. Also the number one answer. You did it. 207. Final score. What?
That feels good. That feels good.
Dude, you went over 200 by yourself, Daddy.
I was torn between action and cut. And I overthought it. Because cut's the more fun thing to yell, but like you got to yell action to start the scene. Sometimes directors just won't yell cut. They'll just let it play on and just figure they'll edit it later.
If you're Clint Eastwood, he says, "Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm Clinton.
Do your thing, and I'll stop it when I want to." And and honestly, I knew zoo was going to be good because I was English major, and I can't even really think of many other 3-letter words that start with Z.
If you want some other 3-letter words, or at least the next 4 were, because zoo is number one answer. So the next 4 were there was zip, zap, zen, and zit.
All right. Not bad. All right, 207. I'll take 207.
Yeah, you will. If this was the real thing, which it is, because we invented quick cash.
Yeah. I mean, this is the only version of this I've ever seen.
Right. Totally.
I knew turkey was going to be a layup. I knew turkey was a layup. I knew I just had to keep it.
Everybody knew turkey was a layup. All right, Bern. Well, that was your first quick cash. You want to run it for again? See if you can do it again. Quick cash again.
Keep pushing my luck. Yeah, I like pushing my luck. Let's go one more time.
Here we go. Quick cash round number 2. Remember, you're trying to get over 150 points. Or, I mean, you got 207 on your last one. Let's see if you can beat that. But you're trying to get over 150 for sure. All right, first question. Here we go. Name something of yours you hope will be in good working condition for many years.
Car.
Fill in the blank. Ice blank.
Cube.
If you had all your teeth pulled today, what would you have for dinner tonight?
Mashed potatoes.
Name a place where a person might be a no-show.
School.
And last question, Name something you didn't know you wanted until your neighbors got it.
Butt plug.
All right, Bern, let's tally this thing up. Okay, first thing I asked you. Name something of yours you hope will be in good working condition for many years. You said car. Survey said 52. Number one answer.
All right. All right.
Next thing I asked you, I said fill in the blank. Ice blank. You said ice cube. Survey said 16. Number one answer for that was ice cream. It was 59, number one answer. You have 16, which brings you to 68 points currently. We're looking for 150. Next thing I asked you, I said, if you had all your teeth pulled today, what would you have for dinner tonight? You said mashed potatoes. Survey said 7. Brings you
Oh,
to 75. Number one answer with that was soup.
soup.
Soup. Yep.
Soup.
All right. Then I asked you, name a place where a person might be a no-show. You said school. Survey said 5, which brings you to 80. Yep. Number one answer there was work meeting. Yeah. And then the last thing I asked you, I
Don't
said,
worry. I feel confident.
name something you didn't know you wanted until the neighbors got it. You said butt plug. Survey said 21. Just kidding. 0. Number one
Oh,
answer was pool hot tub. There you go. And that was quick cash. Burn. That was your first loss. 3-1. 3-1.
okay. I'll try to take it. I'll try to take it on the chin.
That's what your mom does.
Also, also,
Yo. Okay. Last but certainly not least, we got our new segment. We're keeping it on because we had to bring something with us. We're doing the annoying news.
yeah, everybody. All news is inherently annoying, and we're
Yep.
gonna stop trying to pretend that it's not.
Nope. We got 2 things for annoying news. First thing. So I'll let you know the source of this news. We got it from usweekly.com in the celebrity news section. It says Marlon Wayans defends making controversial joke about Magic Johnson's AIDS diagnosis. I'll tell you, this is annoying news. This is the most annoying. One, if you haven't heard the joke, it's fucking hysterical because he said he's like Magic Johnson. He got AIDS and then he went on and lived for 50 more years. So if he got AIDS, he got financial age. Financial age. Fuck, I spit all over. He got financial age, and I want that. Right? Like that's kind of the joke he made. Obviously, he didn't do it as well as I did because I'm
Of
like a
course not.
black
No,
comedian, so I'm hilarious.
always
But
said that about you.
just, totally. But dude, legit, he has nothing to apologize for. If anything, if Magic Johnson was upset, then maybe he could be like, "Hey man, it was a joke." But honestly, you shouldn't have to apologize about making a joke, especially if it's funny. And that was fucking funny. It was clever. Clever wordplay, great delivery. He said it on the big podcast with Shaq. Really good, really funny. Marlon Wayans, just great comment, like superb entertainer, great comedian, just awesome, great joke. Nothing to apologize for. And if anyone's asking for an apology, you know what they should do? Get a shove. Get a
Here,
shovel and shove. Right up your shove. You're a noodle, is what you are. They're a noodle, Burn. Noodle.
here's how annoying. Here's how annoying that news is. Right. So the joke's
Tell me.
essentially
Tell me, Daddy.
Magic Johnson got AIDS. Then he lived for 50 years and made $1 billion.
Yeah, if not more.
Okay. So A, good observation.
Yeah,
B, 100% true.
totally.
C, harmful to no one.
No one.
Why is someone
No one.
and also, when did he make this joke? 15 years ago?
Not like, dude, like in September he made it. And it's fucking damn near the November right now. Like, what are we doing? What
It's
are
a
we
perfect joke.
doing, Burn?
It's a perfect joke. It told the
It's a
truth, it
joke.
made an observation, and it didn't hurt anybody. Come on, guys. What are we doing? No one needs to apologize for that joke.
Nope. No one does. And I'll tell you, he let Daddy smack it with that joke because that joke was so funny.
That joke was great. It was perfect. It's a perfect
That
joke.
joke
It's a
was
great
really good.
observation.
Really good joke. Yeah, couldn't
Annoying.
agree more.
Annoying that Marlon Wayans felt the need to apologize for that.
Totally. Couldn't agree more. And that's our first part of annoying news. Our second part of annoying news comes from the same website. It's Us Weekly talking about, and it's celebrity news. This is annoying on multiple levels. One, because we're going to use this for clickbait. So that's annoying that we have to do that.
But we're
But
gonna.
two, it says, this is the headline. And Bern, I know you're super excited about this because you're a big time Swiftie. But it says Travis Kelce is saying that his mustache is the key to the Kansas City Chiefs' success. His mustache.
So annoying. First of all, he doesn't even have the most important mustache on the team.
Nope, not even close.
Not even close. All right. That soup strainer belongs to Big Red himself, Andy Reid,
Amen.
who's been rocking
Amen,
that
Daddy.
mustache for the better part of 20.
Dude, he
In
was
fact, I got to
rocking it
imagine the
back when
better
he
part
was
of
on the
40 years.
birds, Daddy. You
He
know?
was rocking that when he was 13, winning the punt, pass, and kick as a
Yeah.
large Mormon.
Yeah.
Um, so first of all, no, Travis,
No.
that's not the key to your success. B, did you have that mustache for all 3 Super Bowls? 4, if you include the one you guys lost. Like, come on, man.
No. No.
There's a lot that goes into that Chiefs team. You guys can't even score. Pat Mahomes this year has 6 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, and you're still undefeated. All right.
Also, I don't know when people aren't gonna start admitting that Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce didn't win them a Super Bowl last year. Their defense did, and Spagnola's defense won them a Super Bowl last year. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I
It's why
don't.
they're
It's
6-0 right
annoying.
now. Like I said,
Yeah.
Mahomes, 6 touchdowns, 8 picks. They're undefeated. It's not
Yeah.
because either one of those guys are playing outrageous.
Nope. Nope. Yeah. It's I'll tell you, it's annoying that they keep winning.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
annoying.
Yeah,
That's really annoying.
that's clickbait. It caught us, and now we're going to use it to catch you.
How
And
about we call
that's
that segment clickbait?
clickbait. And that,
Clickbait for some annoying news for clickbait, and I hope you like it. Man, I'll tell
yeah,
you, Bern, that brings us to the end of our first ever gimmick show. And I'll tell you, I had a great time.
I had
This
a
was
great time.
so much better than doing the stupid fucking news.
It was
God, I
way more
hated doing the
enjoyable
news.
than the news.
Oh,
And
it's so much more fun. Also, this will help us have a tighter Ask AI, which, if you ask me, that's what we need. Tighter. Tight,
also
Daddy.
it opens things up for a little more participation. Guys, you got a gimmick you want to see? You want us to try out some gimmicks? You want us
You
to
ever had an
work on
idea
some
for a
gimmicks?
show? Yeah.
You ever have an idea for a show? You're not sure if it'll work? Let me and Maddie test it out here for you as a gimmick. We'll give it our
Here's an.
all. We'll put our professional touch on it. And
Mm-hmm.
then you can decide if you want to continue and do it as a show. And for no less than 7% each, we'll allow you to do that. So send
Yeah.
us your gimmick ideas.
I have a question, Bern. Here's an idea for a gimmick. Maybe it's not a
Okay.
question, but it's an idea for a gimmick.
It's a
What
pitch.
if you and me, we grabbed maybe the best male enhancement pill in the game, BlueChew, and
Are
we
you talking about BlueChew?
whacked some down,
Mm-hmm.
right, while we're here together, and we just had maintained eye contact with some fucking ragers while we did a show. You and
Just
me,
do
babe.
a full eye contact boner show.
A full eye contact boner show. I mean, we've kind of been doing them already. There's only been half mass because, we're getting older and we don't have Blue Chew. But
Yeah,
I'm
I can't
saying,
sustain for this long. Uh,
take it chewy. Take it chewy, and we'll be rocked up till next week, Daddy.
tell you
Blue
what,
Chew.
I've
Rock it
never
up.
I've never seen a full eye contact boner show. That's a gimmick right there.
That's a gimmick, Daddy. And you know what? The only one way to do that, Burn, and that's with Blue Chew. Possible sponsor of this show, The Gimmick Show.
More boners, more better, more Blue Chew.
And I'll take this time to mention that there's a message in the description of this episode that you can send to Blue Chew to let them know to sponsor us. But Bart, we are coming to the top o time. What do you got before we get out of here? First ever gimmick show.
I had a blast doing the first ever gimmick show.
Loved it.
Uh, my brain's still a little jellied up, but can't wait to see what we come up with and give to you people next week. Send us your
I am
gimmicks. We'll take them
I'm
for a
in
ride.
agreement. Love a good gimmick show. Love a good gimmick. Love everybody out there. Love everyone that's listening, and please just support us. I mean, dude, this will be episode 396, and we don't know what to do for. We don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what we're gonna do for our 400th episode. A
Eye
goddamn
contact boner
gimmick.
show. Eye contact boner show.
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah. The
the
ultimate
eye
gimmick.
contact photo show? Is that
Eye
what we're
contact
doing
boner
for
show.
400?
If you guys don't want to see that, please send us an idea for a better gimmick, or else that's what you're gonna get. Now it went from a promise to a threat.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, this has been the first ever gimmick show on the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasty. And in case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe. Keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content and more gimmicks. And we love you. And message in the description to send to BlueChew. Thanks. See you! Hey, congrats, you made it to the end of the episode. Let us know what you think of the first ever gimmick show on the Work Perspectives podcast by leaving a comment. And maybe we'll shout you out on Let's Get Retorted. Also, copy and paste the message in the description. Send it over to BlueChew. Get them to sponsor us, and we'll owe you for the rest of our lives. Love you. Thanks. See ya!